ask, what do you mean by, just to get clear, by over-intellectualizing your brand? What does that
you want to do the full? Oh, okay, you want to go full hog, right?
Or we can,
right
we can do a bit of both, and then you can have options.
Cool. So, I say the words over-intellectualize to give yourself permission to think about it a lot. So, most people would consider what I do with brand over-intellectualizing it, because I'm really spending a lot of time thinking about, what does the brand mean? Why does it exist? What's its core mission? What's its true essence? Like, I ask myself these questions and I don't answer them for sometimes weeks trying to figure it out. But when I do figure it out, I feel more connected with the brand. And I know that if I feel that connection, other people are going to feel the connection too. So our sparkling water brand new being the antithesis to a world that is addicted to overstimulation. And so if you think about how we're living right now, nobody can sit on the toilet without their device. Everybody needs information all the time, and that information is coming at people faster and faster. But then also, we're drinking caffeinated drinks for energy because we're depleted, and porn, everything that is like the devil essentially has hijacked the brains of a lot of people. And I've spent the last decade trying to really cultivate space in my life. And that space is just emptiness, so that I'm not being stimulated by anything. And I believe that that's helped me come up with some of my best ideas. And so, this big long tangent, this big self-indulgent tangent is my way of saying that this space has value. And in a way, I'm connecting the sparkling water brand new to this value, because I think if I feel this way, other people are going to feel this way too. I don't know if I could run a brand and not have that true foundation. Yeah, definitely. It seems like you've almost written a mission statement for the brand, and you have a deep understanding of why. It seems like it's kind of the bare minimum. Imagine not having that. Yeah, well, if a lot of people don't have it and they try to come up with a mission statement, but what I'm saying is all of your mission statement and all of your core values and all of the things that you'll build your actual brand on come from doing this type of discovery. And so I'm going to Port Beach now to change my scenery and just sit down for a while and journal and write bullshit in my notepad and just see what comes. I'm just changing the stimulation. So I'm not in the office, I'm not in my usual cafes and watering holes. I'm working on something different. So I'm changing my physical location by moving down the road a couple of kilometers. And I'm hoping that will bring new connections. And if it doesn't, then it just wasn't meant to happen right now. I'm cool with it. Going here alone is fun. Yeah, it's nice. Got to go with the flow. You can't really force this stuff. No, you can't force it. You can just show up and wait for it. Wow, it seems very spiritual in a way. It's like meditating, Yeah, I know. And I mean, this is one of those things where it's you got to give yourself permission to do this stuff. You got to give yourself permission to spend time on this. If I was thinking from an ROI point of view and I was getting real math geek with it and being a direct response marketer, I would never spend all of this time thinking about the core of the brand, and I wouldn't come out here to the middle of nowhere and change my scenery, because it would seem like a waste of time. But it's not. Yeah, this is the important but not urgent tasks, that really make a difference. Yeah, this is exactly that. I never know what I'm writing when I start. I just start writing nonsense and hopefully the right things will come out. And I also think that everything in life can be explained through a Venn diagram. If you follow your highest level of excitement, which is another way of saying your intuition, you'll create the life of your dreams. If you think about it, Teresa's in the back filming a daily movie that we're making. And when I go back to the office is filled with the people that I love in it. We're all working on things we find meaningful. And that all started from intuition. I don't know anyone who's done this. It's just like, follow that. Fuck, did I get my notepad? Fucking lost my notepad. Someone pinched me bloody notepad. Someone's pinched me notepad. Fuck. Who would pinch me notepad? There's a $100 million Venn diagram in there. Last.
It survived!
Fuck, it lasted.
That's so funny. You were like about to like murder that guy.
He looked at me as he drove off, and it was like, he looked at me like he had taken my journal.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, it's a bit soaked, but...
Had that guy had stolen this notepad, he would have been able to open to a page and read, "Fuck the institution and permission. G's don't need permission. Permission is for second-handers."
He would have been like, "I just got the Bible." Oh man, what does that make you feel about your notebook? How attached are you to it?
Man, I'm so afraid of somebody getting their hands on my notebook. Not because I think there's greatness in it, but because I think it would be so humiliating if somebody actually read the shit that I'm writing, like I just wax poetic on.
As a whole, what do you think intuition is? Like, how would you define intuition? Why do we have it?
I would define intuition as the signal from the source that is illuminating the path for you to reach your truest level of authenticity.